Today we're taking a look at the Denver Nuggets vs Phoenix Suns match, which is happening on Wednesday, June 9, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. After losing on Monday, the Nuggets received good news on Tuesday when Nikola Jokic announced the 2021 NBA MVP. Jokic led the Nuggets with 26.4 points and 10.8 rebounds per game and led the NBA with a 31.36 player efficiency rating on the season. Joker has also led the Nuggets in scoring in all 7 playoff games so far. It is averaging 31.4 points and 10.3 rebounds per game. This was just the 5th time all season that Jokic failed to shoot a single free throw, and he did this while recording just 3 assists after averaging 8.3 assists during the regular season. While Jokic didn't have a horrible game, the Nuggets need him to do more in Game 2 as they remained short-handed without 2 of their 4 leading scorers, Murray and Barton, while a third, Porter, is banged up. Porter scored 15 points on 6 of 13 shooting, 3 of 8 on 3-pointers, while not moving well in the second half as he played just 31 minutes, which was the same number as Austin Rivers. Porter will need to play more and have a bigger scoring role in this series, despite the back injury. He must be the Nuggets' reliable second scoring option, as he is by far the best perimeter scoring option with Murray out. Monte Morris is the next best perimeter scorer, but he struggled mightily in Game 1 as he scored just 2 points on 1 of 10 shooting from the field, including missing all 4 of his 3-point attempts. Morris did dish out 6 assists without committing a turnover, but he must be more efficient from the field in Game 2 as the main playmaker when Jokic rests. Starting guards Facundo Campazzo and Austin Rivers also need to make open shots while holding their own defensively against the Suns' backcourt. The Phoenix Suns made a key acquisition in the offseason, trading for Chris Paul, and the team is now a contender for the NBA title. Paul has provided valuable veteran leadership and strong play. Paul has averaged 16.4 points and 8.9 assists per game during the regular season and averages 10.9 PPG and 8.1 assists in the playoffs. Devin Booker has displayed his skills on the big stage, leading the team with 28.4 PPG in the playoffs, up from his 25.6 PPG, which was 13th in the NBA during the regular season. This defensive scheme also led to Jokic logging more distance on defense than he did in any non-double overtime game in the first round against the Blazers. This is even more advantageous for the Suns since it increases Jokic's work defensively, but also because their game plan to defend the Serbian star has been to make him work harder on offense and become a score-first player. If Jokic is winded down the stretch, the Nuggets will struggle. While Jokic is the best player in this series, the Suns are the better team and have much more margin for error because of their backcourt duo of Booker and Paul. Ayton will continue to make Jokic work on offense while the Suns' offense uses its great spacing to generate quality looks at the rim and beyond the arc, as they should consistently beat the Nuggets' hedges. I like the value on the Suns here for another convincing win. A strength of Nuggets head coach Michael Malone is his traditionally on-point adjustments as series unfolds, so Monty Williams, the runner-up in the NBA Coach of the Year award voting, must stay a step ahead with wrinkles in his offense to beat the Suns' defense. After Williams and the Suns thrived against the Lakers last round, I like their chances of doing so against the Nuggets. Jokic and Porter must both be great for the Nuggets to cover, but Ayton's defense and Porter's combination of poor off-ball defense and back injury. Campazzo can't guard Paul, and although Aaron Gordon has shown he is a quality individual defender, Booker has the upper hand on him and is playing his best basketball over the last 3 games. Porter's off-ball defense is a key weak link for the Nuggets, and the Suns' offense will continue attacking his weak-side defensive decision-making with their sets, especially if his back injury limits his movement. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Suns -6. Nikola Jokic scored 20 points and scooped 9 rebounds, but it was not enough as Denver dropped Game 1 against the second-seeded Suns on Monday. Jokic took some of the blame, saying he should have been more aggressive during the second half. The MVP candidate shot 10 of 23 from the field but only had 3 assists in 36 minutes of action. When things aren't going our way, we need to be more decisive, Jokic said to Associated Press reporters after the game. We need to know what we are doing as a group. The Denver Nuggets are averaging 118.6 points on 47.1% shooting and allowing 119.9 points on 48.5% shooting. Nikola Jokic is averaging 31.4 points and 10.3 rebounds, while Michael Porter Jr. is averaging 18.3 points and 6.7 rebounds. Monte Morris is the third double-digit scorer, and Aaron Gordon is grabbing 6.1 rebounds. The Denver Nuggets are shooting 39.8% from beyond the arc and 80.9% from the free throw line. The Denver Nuggets are allowing 40.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.9 rebounds per game. Denver led 58-57 at halftime. The Joker had 15 points and 6 rebounds before the break but finished the second half with only 5 points. The Nuggets were once again without star guard Jamal Murray, who will not return this postseason. Denver hopes that Will Barton and PJ Dozier could be available at some point during the series to bolster a depleted bench. We did some good things, but obviously, we were unable to sustain it for 48 minutes, Denver coach Michael Malone said to the AP. We all collectively have to better, a lot more physical, a lot more disciplined if we want to win in Game 2. Expect a more balanced second half effort from Denver in Game 2. Chris Paul finished with 21 points and 11 assists, while Michael Bridges added a team-high 23 points on 8 of 12 shooting, including 4 of 8 from beyond the arc as the Suns caught fire in the second half to take Game 1. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 106.6 points on 47% shooting and allowing 98.6 points on 42.2% shooting. Devin Booker is averaging 28.4 points and 5.4 assists, while DeAndre Ayton is averaging 16.4 points and 10.6 rebounds. Jay Crowder is the third double-digit scorer, and Cameron Payne is dishing 3.3 assists. The Suns trailed for most of the first half and 70-60 early in the third quarter, but rallied to take the lead by late in the third. Paul averaged just 9.2 points per game against the Lakers in the first round, partly because of the sore shoulder he hurt in the first half of Game 1. Chris Paul made a series of mid-range jumpers to get the Phoenix Suns arena crowd in a feverish state. Paul's buckets were the final exclamation points on a 34-9 run that helped Phoenix take control. DeAndre Ayton finished with 20 points and 10 rebounds, while Devin Booker added 21 points. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over. Good luck to all of you.